Hey, what's up guys? Cam here, and today I have a big announcement to make, and I'm just going to jump right in. So, as many of you guys may know, video game addiction is not currently taken super seriously around the world. And the main reason is simply because it's not able to be officially diagnosed in the DSM, which is kind of like the Bible of addictions. Now, in the last edition, the DSM-5, they did recognize internet gaming disorder as a field that needs more research. Now, that was a really positive development for us. But that also meant that over the next couple of years until the next edition comes out, video game addiction is not going to be officially diagnosable. Now, since then, there's been a ton of different research that's come out that I've read that I believe supports video game addiction. And obviously, as we've seen in just the game quitters community, there's so many examples of people who, if you just look at the patterns, it's all the same stuff. So what I realized was that with game quitters, we're not just trying to support people, but we're also now having to pioneer the entire video game addiction field because simply no one else is really going to do it. It's kind of up to us and our community. Earlier this year I realized this, and what I decided to do was to launch a study of 1,000 members going through the 90-day detox. So far we've had over 300 people participate in it, and I'll be releasing some results, preliminary results from that soon. But one of the issues that I knew right away was that it was not set up to be able to be published in academic journals. Now, when I realized that, the big thing that I started to focus on was trying to find a partner that could bring that sort of side to the table, because that's just not my expertise. I don't know how to publish studies in academic journals, but I was able to find a partner, and he's a professor from the University of Adelaide in Australia. His name is Dr. Daniel King. And he does have a proven track record of having his studies be published in academic journals. Now, that's really important because if we really want our issue to be taken seriously, we can't just make noise in the media. We can't just make noise on Reddit or on the forum. We also have to make noise in the academic research. And I think because our community all relate to the issue that we're speaking about, we have a huge amount of responsibility and a huge amount of power to be able to share our story in the science and in the academic journals. So Dr. Daniel King and I have partnered up, and we're going to officially launch our study today. Now, this study is pretty comprehensive. We go into cravings, thoughts about games, feelings about games. We go into withdrawals. We go into your quality of life impact assessment. So this is a pretty comprehensive study, but I believe, and he believes, that this is going to have major implications in a positive way on the academic research in video game addiction. So if you want more details about that, or if you want to participate in that, which I hope you will, the details are all in the link below. Now, we're looking for people who are currently gaming or who have just recently quit to participate. If you've already finished the 90-day detox and you're not gaming, we'll have studies that you can participate in the future. But for today, we're really looking for some members who either are still gaming or who have just recently quit to participate. Once again, this study is pretty comprehensive, and all I ask is that if you participate in it, please follow through on all the studies, even if you end up relapsing, because all of that information is really important beyond just our own stories. Our own stories are important too, but so is our community story, and being able to bring that into the academic literature. So I hope you guys will help us out. I hope you guys will participate. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to link them below, and I'll get in there and answer them. And this is really exciting because I think this is just the beginning of a really great partnership between our community and the University of Adelaide with Dr. Daniel King to be able to really dive into, what is happening in our community, what is happening with video game addiction, and how can we best support each other. So I'm really excited. I hope you guys are excited too. And if you guys have any questions, just hit me up. All right, peace.